Hi there, it's Reed from Blue Bear Quilts, and in today's video I'm going to show you my top 10 gift ideas for quilters. Be sure to watch till the very end of the video because I will have an 11th bonus gift idea that I'm sure every quilter in your life would love. So let's get started. This is not one of the ideas, but in case you're wondering what the quilt is behind me, that's called Cowboy Claws, and it's one of the patterns that's available on my website at www.bluebearquilts.com. So the first gift idea, and these gift ideas are going to go in the order of least expensive to most expensive, and I'm going to tell you the prices that I found on Amazon as of December 16th, 2023. So this first thing is called That Purple Thang. And this is an awesome tool that can be used for a variety of purposes. It can be used to turn corners if you're making something like a bag, or tubes. It can be used for turning tubes. And it has this little tip that can be helpful as like a stiletto when you're sewing. And so the item is called That Purple Thang. And that's what it looks like. And the price on Amazon was $5 for the Purple Thang. So this would make a great stocking stuffer. Number 2 on the list is Drits Quilting Clear Fabric Grips. And these are awesome because the rulers that quilters use are made out of plastic, and oftentimes they'll slip and slide on the fabric. So in order to prevent that ruler from sliding around on the fabric, you take and put these little clear plastic dots on the back of the ruler, and then when you put pressure down on the ruler on the fabric, it's not going to slide around on the ruler, around the fabric. So these Drits fabric grippers are $7 on Amazon. Number 3 on the list is Fiskars Snips. Every quilter needs a great pair of scissors, and these are little snips which are great for cutting small pieces of fabric or threads as you're working. It has very sharp point, the blades are very sharp, and you're able to close it and lock it, and it also comes with a protective cap. So if you decide to give your quilter one of these as a gift, make sure that you never use it for anything other than fabric or you'll be in big trouble. So the price of these on Amazon was $9.65. Number 4 on the list is Ula Rotary Blades. Quilters use these in a rotary cutter, which I'm going to show you next. And these blades roll across the fabric along a ruler and cut the fabric. And it's important that the blades be sharp because that's going to give the quilter a nice clean cut. And it also prevents injuries if it's traveling through the fabric smoother. So these are the Ula Rotary Blades, and a 2-pack of these was $10.50. Next up is the actual Ula Rotary Cutter itself. And on Amazon, this one is $15.50. It comes with this comfort grip handle, so you're able to grip it, and when you grip it, the blade comes down into the cutting position. And then you roll it across your fabric, and it makes a nice clean cut. And when you're done, you let go of the grip, and it retracts, so it's safely tucked away so that nobody gets hurt. And also you can click this little red dot which locks it in place, and then it won't come out for travel and things like that, or safe storage. So these come in different sizes. This one happens to be the 45 millimeter size, which is probably the most common size. It also comes in a smaller size, which is 28 millimeter, which would be good for things like curved cutting. And then there's a larger one that's 60 millimeters, which is great for cutting multiple layers of fabric. So that was number 5 on our list, the Ula Rotary Cutter, which was $15.60. Now, number 6 on our list is the Creative Grids Folded Corner Clipper Ruler. And many quilt patterns have corners that are basically half square triangles, and one method of making that is through folded corners or clipped corners. And this ruler can make those up to 5 inches in size. And the beauty of it is when you're doing folded corners, a lot of times you have to draw a line first and then you have to sew on either side of the line. But with this ruler, you don't have to mark those lines ahead of time. You make the cut and then you're just able to sew on your 1/4 inch line. And the other beauty is that it trims off the dog ears, so there are no dog ears when you use this ruler. So quilters will love the folded corner clipper ruler, which on Amazon was $17. Number 7 on our list is the Clover Mini Iron 2. And this is awesome for doing things, smaller projects like applique, because with this tiny little iron, you're really able to get into the nooks and crannies that you need to get into. And it comes with a little stand to hold it so that your surfaces are protected from the heat of the iron. And it also comes with this little screwdriver because you can undo this and put other parts in here, such as a larger little mini iron. There's like a straight edge you can put in there. There's a knife you can put in there. There's also a ball tip. Now those are accessories that need to be purchased separately, but this Clover Mini Iron 2 is $23, and any quilter would absolutely love to get this as a gift. The next item on our list is number 8. It's also from Clover, and these are the Clover Mini Wonder Clips. Now your quilting friends may already have Wonder Clips, but they probably don't have them in this little mini size. These are so cute, and they come in all these awesome colors and come in a little carrying case like this. And they're great for holding pieces of fabric together when you're sewing, the same way as if you were pinning the fabrics together. And another awesome use for these is when you're applying binding to a quilt either by hand or by machine. So I use these all the time and absolutely love them, the Clover Mini Wonder Clips, and they are also $23. Number 9 on our list is actually on the table that I'm using right here in front of me. It's the Ola Cutting Mat, and this one happens to be 24 inches by 36. And the reason that I love this mat is that it has these lines on it that are 1 inch apart, and they're very accurate. And then down here there's actually 1/2 inch lines, 1/4 inch lines, and 1/8 inch lines. And sometimes in a pattern you'll see that there is a requirement of a 1/16 of an inch, and all you need to do is put your ruler halfway in between those 1/8 inch lines, and that's how you get a 1/16 of an inch. There are also diagonal lines on the ruler. There are 1/2 inch lines, and it just makes it so easy to line up your ruler on this mat and get accurate cuts every time. And it's a self-healing mat, so these mats last a long time. I use this and do a lot of cutting, and these mats will last me years. So a quilter would absolutely love getting one of these Ola Cutting Mats, and they are $28. Now, number 10 on our list is the Stripology Squared Ruler. And this is also by Creative Grids. And what's so awesome about this ruler is that it cuts strips of 1.5 inches and 2.5 inches. And so if you look down here, if you use the square, that's a 2.5 inch cut. And if you use the star, it's a 1.5 inch. And so what you do is you take and put your rotary cutter in these little keyholes, and then there are grooves in the ruler, and you take and follow the rotary cutter in those grooves, and it makes really accurate 1.5 and 2.5 inch strips. And even if you count out, you can make other measurements. You can make 3-inch strips, whatever size you need. There are also other lines on this ruler that go diagonally that would allow you to cut out diamonds and triangles. And then once you've cut out your 1.5 or 2.5 inch strips, you also can take and turn the fabric and then cut 1.5 inch squares or 2.5 inch squares by turning the fabric. So this ruler makes extremely accurate strip cuts, and any quilter would absolutely love this. It saves so much time, and I absolutely love using this ruler. So now, as I promised, I was going to give you one bonus gift idea for a quilter that would end up being number 11 on our list, and it's this. It is the Drits Hummingbird Needle Threader. And sometimes a quilter needs to do a few things by hand and has to use a needle by hand. And if their eyesight is getting poorer like mine is, you sometimes need the aid of a needle threader. Well, the great thing about these is that it has a little metal piece that's sticking out of the bird's beak, and that goes through the eye of the needle, and then there's a little hook on it that you lay your piece of thread and then pull that pull this little metal piece back through the needle, and it pulls your thread through, and your needle is threaded. So a quilter would absolutely love this. Another great stocking gift idea, and these on Amazon as of December 16th, 2023 were $5.30. So I hope you've enjoyed this video of some awesome gift ideas to give your favorite quilter. If you have enjoyed the video and would like to see other videos that I make, be sure to give this a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, and also hit that bell so that you'll be notified when I do future videos. So I've really enjoyed sharing some of my favorite things with you. I hope you've enjoyed it too, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.